Hi, it's Leslie, and we're talking about sister wives. I know what we've all been waiting for. Meri finally gets her closure. Oh, finally. I mean, they're divorced, and it's time to move on, and she's doing it. And Meri has her girlfriends to help her dry her tears, which are already dried, because to me, I've not seen her weep an ounce of tears, anything. She's like over it already, but she's going to Vegas with her friend Jen to meet up with her friend Brandy.
She wasn't paying attention. She said something about her ex, and she's like, whoa.
That's when it hit you?
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Did you cry?
it's an ex.
No.
No, I didn't. When I referred to him as my ex, it was really weird. It kind of hit me kind of hard. No, I think that I probably did most of my crying in the decade prior to the actual divorce.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. Unlike the other wives, she has had ample time to adjust to this because this train has been coming down the pike for quite a while, please. Another reason why I can't stand Kody. He knew what he was doing to Meri was terrible, yet he says this to her.
Kody basically had a list for me to do before we would start working on our relationship.
That's just horrible. He had no intentions of working on a relationship with her. He didn't want to touch her. He didn't want to be near her. He didn't want to sleep next to her, all the things. But he didn't want to upset his little lifestyle and the little polygamous family and all the things. And Lord knows that would have been a newsworthy item. So he's just like, he throws that out, just kind of passing the buck down the line, knowing it'll take her a while to do that. So, yeah, lovely. And sadly, Meri fell for that, I'm sure. And she was just like checking him off as she was doing them. Oh, me and Kody can get back together soon. I'll tell you another one. And then it's time that Meri wants to get the hell out of Dodge. The only reason, she says, oh, I finally hit no. The reason she wanted to do it now, she's like, I'm not going to be the idiot, the last one standing in this when I should have been the first one to go. She sees Christine leaving. She sees Janelle leaving. She's like, hell no, I'm not going to be the one sitting here like a loser. So she quickly wants to get the hell out of there. And Kody says this.
Did I tell you after, it was done, within the week, he goes, why'd you do it so fast? He didn't understand why.
That question does not even make sense.
I said, really, you think that was really fast?
And Meri and her friends are all like, yeah, why? Why did he care that you did it so fast? I have a theory about this. Because at that point, Christine was like pretty much out the door. She was moving on with her life. But Janelle was on the bubble. And I think Kody was thinking, don't do it so fast, because if he could reel Janelle back in, kind of stop the bleeding, then he could keep Meri, and then he would only lost one. So I think he was just doing that, like, no, hold on. If I can save Janelle, we're still polygamous. I can still keep this racket going. That's the only reason he wanted her to do it so fast, because he could give two shits. He would have been like, yes, it's about time. But no, at that point in time, he thought he could save it all. But Meri claims, that, it was just, I was devoted to him. That's why I stayed so long.
I mean, I did love him. I do love him. I just can't. I'm not, I just wasn't willing to do that anymore. I committed that, we were going to work it out. Like, good times, bad times, whatever. We were going to make it work. The reason why I stayed so long was purely because of me and my commitment.
I don't know if I really believe this. I think she stayed because she loved the family and everything. But the reason she got out was pride, because she was like, I don't want to be the one sitting here like an idiot. But it was commitment why she stayed that long. But she got out for pride and to not look like a fool. And then we get a little insight into the Meri-Robyn, relationship. And they were always pretty tight in the beginning. Like, they always seemed like they had a tight relationship as opposed to the other ones with Robyn. But I think Robyn also just wanted the family. Like, she doesn't care what you're doing. She just wants to be part of a polygamous family. And she didn't go to Meri's mom's funeral because of COVID, And I guess Meri said, she would call her, but she would never call back and she would never initiate anything. You kind of learn a lot about Robyn. Like, I think she needed Meri. She was a placeholder. She needed her for the polygamous crap, And then, of course, we got one of our favorite flashbacks of Robyn crying, as Kody and Meri are having the divorce discussion,
You want something that we can't have together.
I'm sorry, I just away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just want to be supportive of you too, but I just need to move away.
Ah, yes, because it was so hard on Robyn, because that was her dream. She doesn't care that Meri was hurt. No, it was her dream and her family that was crumbling.
He goes, that was so hard on Robyn.
I thought it was fair for you and I to have a conversation without Robyn being involved in it.
100%. I agree with you.
Poor girl, that whole talk just wrecked her.
Okay.
But anyway, hopefully Meri can move on from this. You know, I'd love to see a big glow up after this divorce, you know? Come on, Meri, you can do it. And we can watch your dating, your dating life in the future. But anyway, I follow this nonsense every week, so if you want to follow along, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you next week. Bye.